Every year, Barrett-Jackson, the world's greatest collector car auctions, brings together 50 of the most incredible custom vehicles in Scottsdale, Arizona. This year, we're taking you inside the garages of 4 of the best builders in the game as they bring their cars to life, from the tiniest details to the loudest engines. One of them could take home $20,000 and the most coveted hardware around, the Barrett-Jackson Cup. This is the path to performance, presented by Castrol EDGE.
We started out in a little pole barn. It wasn't easy at first. We kind of grew after a few years and were able to hire our first employee and then another employee, and things just started growing. And then we took that burgundy Camaro to SEMA, and things just kind of blew up after that.
That car like broke the internet. It was huge for us. Like, it just did everything. Like, it was something different. And then I took that car out and did the road course and all-across type stuff, and then it's grown to what it is now. Just to be able to get to kind of do this every day, not only with my son, but my daughter-in-law and my wife's here. And then we're close to where the kids go to school, so I can see the grandkids. So I never thought I'd be in this position. Well, anything that's gonna get customized, the ball's in my court on that. And then everything on the paint and body side is my dad handles with his team. We butt heads every now and then, but it's a good dynamic, and we're very fortunate to be able to work with them on a daily basis.
Well, this particular car here is the one that we bought back when Paul was 14. Found that car out of California. We bought that, brought it back, and everything just kind of snowballed from there.
The car that we were building for the Barrett-Jackson Cup is a '67 Chevy II, which is a very important car to me. That was my first car that my dad and I built together. And that's also the first car that we built to start the business. I actually sold that car so we could afford to buy equipment and take that first next step into the business. So I figured that was the perfect car to take and compete in the Barrett-Jackson Cup. This is the Chevy II we're building for the Barrett-Jackson Cup. It's deep in the fabrication stages right now. We wanted to build our own chassis from what we've learned taking cars to the track. So we've actually set the ride height on the table at 4 inches, so the rockers will stay at 4 inches. The motor is set back. You can see the massive setback in the firewall to accommodate the supercharger, the motor, everything. And then also these Chevy IIs are so small in the engine bay, it will allow us for better packaging for all the things that we need to with the supercharger. We have custom floor pans that we fabricated in-house. We pull max the design, fabricated the roll cage, the rear suspension, tying everything into this car to make it very structural. The days of building just a pretty show car are gone. I think any other guys in the competition will tell you the same thing. If the customer's gonna spend this kind of money, they want to have a car that not only looks good, but performs. It has 1,000 horsepower, supercharged LT4. It'll have ABS brakes. It'll have all the creature comforts that most modern cars would have. The next step coming off the table, we're gonna go into more of the design of the car. So we'll start getting into the cutting, chopping up of the bumpers, exhaust cutouts. We'll probably machine a custom taillight here, different aspects of improving over what a stock Chevy II looks like. We'll change a lot of different things, but essentially make it look like we didn't do anything. We are to a point where we are ready for the first time to cut the car off the table and set it on the ground for the first time, which will be a huge milestone for us. It's the first opportunity that you get to see the car on the ground. The Chevy II right here will be 100% Dutchboys HotRods in-house. So it'll be the first car that we've built the chassis from the ground up, turnkey. And put her down for the first time. See how it looks on the ground. It's a big milestone. that's perfect ride height right there. You gotta drop your shoulder to get in it. I'm excited now to start tearing into it on the design side, on the exterior body mods, and get our personal touches on it. Now the foundation's in it, locked in. This is where the fun stuff starts now.
I think we have our work cut out for us. I still feel like we're a little bit the underdog. But I think when we're done, I think everybody's going to be pretty impressed.
I know Jesse makes some custom wheels, but I think we might have his number with these orange little rollers.
Hey, I wish everybody the best. I mean, I think there'll be some shenanigans going out there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure there'll be some pranks. Hopefully nobody gets hurt, and we'll have a good time.
I think Dutch Boys has got this one down. I think the Chevy II that we're building is a huge player. What we have learned over the last few years and the skills that my guys have grown in the shop with the testing on the performance, the paint and body, every car that we've built, we've gotten a little better on. And I truly think that this car will be our best car yet.